Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.
We got ideas,
Building
a
ideas,
whole new direction.
building ideas,
It's time for change.
building ideas,
Dreaming is over.
building ideas,
Building ideas, gonna build it from the heart. Gonna show you how to make a start. We got ideas,
building
ideas.
ideas,
You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Building Ideas for the season. It's great to be back on air, and Terry and I are excited to show you all the latest looks and trends on the home front. We're going to be showing you some sensational new homes, just like this one from Finesse Built over the coming weeks. And we're also going to inspire you with some wonderful renovations as well. And one thing that never ceases to amaze me is how quickly things change and evolve in the building and construction industry. And with all the state-of-the-art products you can choose from, it's little wonder really. This fabulous home is a great example and paints the perfect picture of what can be achieved when a true master builder like Finesse Built combines their talents with some of the most innovative building products. The end result is the perfect blend of building prowess and tasteful design. And throughout today's show, we're going to look at just some of the standout features of this beautiful build. It's one thing to have 1,000 pictures or all these ideas in your head of what you want your dream home to look like, but it's quite another thing to be able to pull it all together. And that's where master builders like Finesse Built come to the fore. Matt Beckwith and his talented team have the expertise to translate all of your ideas, no matter how wacky or way out they might seem, to come up with a design that will suit you and your family and your lifestyle, which has all been achieved here. This is what family living is all about. It's no surprise that the owners of this home were pretty heavily involved in all aspects of the build, from the initial concepts through to material and colour selections, as well as adding their own personal touches. I guess the best way to describe it is that it's a contemporary home combining imported slimline linear bricks that are counterbalanced with strong Yankalilla rammed earth feature walls. It certainly makes a statement of elegance and adds interest to the appealing streetscape. This corner block runs parallel to the train line, so as you can probably guess, there were some significant challenges along the way. Nothing that couldn't be overcome though, and once again design coupled with building expertise has led to some very creative solutions. And I can't wait to show you more throughout today's show, but this is what else is on. It's one thing to have a lovely home, but it's even better to have a nice garden to go with it. And today, thanks to SA Water, we're going to chat all things water-wise gardening. Terry drops into Corns Toyota to check out the new Hilux, which by the looks of things would come in very handy, especially when collecting loads of soil and plants, because we know husbands just love that job. And we'll take a quick look at how beautiful our city continues to change with some terrific new buildings cropping up. I must admit, I already have had a sneak peek inside, and I can't wait to show you because it's got so many special features and inclusions. And don't you love the oak door? It's oversized, it's a great colour. I love that colour wood. Oh, anyway, I digress. We've got to get on with the show because Terry's going to tell you about some cutting-edge technology products.
Ah yes, cutting edge technology, it's where it's all at. As you know, we're always on the lookout for state-of-the-art or innovative products that are going to benefit the building industry. And ladies and gentlemen, today I have found one, but not just any one, it's an absolute cracker. It is state-of-the-art, it is innovative, and hold on to your hats, it's going to save you money. No brainer, right? This product has got to do with solar, but not just any solar, it's CSR's Bradford system, and it's the way to go. It'll give you the power to control and reduce your entire energy costs. And it's all pretty straightforward too. Basically, the solar panels harness the sun's energy and an inverter converts that energy into electricity. The electricity is then stored in Bradford's solar charge pack, this Tesla Powerwall, which is basically a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. It'll let you monitor and manage your energy use from any smart device too. How cool is that? Bradford's Tesla Powerwall is completely automated. It has a low profile, so it looks stylish and doesn't require any maintenance. Just imagine being able to minimise your reliance on the grid, and with a backup pack, you'll even be able to minimise the impact of blackouts too. It all sounds pretty good, David, but are there any pitfalls?
Well, the Bradford Solar Charge Pack with the Tesla Powerwall, it's actually one of the best solar power systems on the market today. And to install a system like this when you're building your new home is the perfect time, and you can start saving money on your electricity bills from the moment you move in.
How self-sufficient can you actually become?
You actually can become self-sufficient as far as your energy production is concerned, up to about 90%. And that means that you're going to be seriously saving energy costs off your energy bills right from the very beginning. And you can also do your bit for the environment as well by reducing your carbon footprint.
David, what about installation costs?
For a 5 kilowatt solar power system by Bradford, you're looking at around about $5,000. And that's to have the system totally installed. But you can also upgrade and introduce the Tesla Powerwall as well to the system just to get that extra bit of saving.
You'd save on electricity bills too, I'd imagine.
Absolutely, saving money straight away.
It's no wonder solar is becoming an unstoppable trend. Whilst electricity prices continue to rise, the cost of solar is falling at an average of 19% per year. 68% of families now consider solar and storage uptake as the way of the future. Now is the time to get on board. Not only will you save money, add value to your home and become self-sufficient, you'll also do your bit for the environment. That's what they call a win-win, win-win. So if you want to know more about it, folks, visit bradfordsolar.com.au.
We got some building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
It's one thing having a lovely home, but having an equally lovely garden is icing on the cake. Well, there's one fundamental ingredient that you're going to need to have a beautiful garden, and that's water. And that's where SA Water come to the fore. SA Water supplies water to a staggering 1.6 million South Australians every day. And depending on where you live, it's not just tap water. You might also receive recycled water for non-drinking uses, like watering your garden. Whatever types of water you're using, SA Water aims to deliver world-class water services for a better life. And they're always looking for ways that they can improve. That's why they've teamed up with the Adelaide Airport for a world-first investigation on irrigating the unused land around the airport to see if they could drop the air temperature. And so far, the results have been quite impressive. The 3-year study found that watering land around the airport with just 12 to 15 millimetres of water 3 evenings a week cooled the air temperature by more than 3 degrees on warm days. By doing so, it means the airport's air conditioning costs could be cut, resulting in significant savings. So SA Water's applying this to other locations too, like community parks and gardens. It sounds like a great idea and something we can all do in our own backyards. So Greg, other than the benefits of having a beautiful lawn, what are the benefits of watering your garden?
There's a few additional benefits that we're finding, such as the ability to reduce the air temperature around your home by watering more strategically or wiser, I suppose. What we're trying to encourage people to do is maybe use a little bit more water or use water in a smarter way, with the offset of that being that you use less electricity in your air conditioners. You might spend a little bit more money on the water, but you'll save a lot more money on the energy.
Now, I know some people say to water in the morning or water in the evening. What's the best tip there?
Water in the evening, especially if you're keeping an eye on the weather forecast and you can see that there's a heat wave coming, water a couple of days before that heat wave hits. That gets your soil moisture up, gets your vegetation nice and healthy so that when that hot air comes along, your garden's in a better position to deal with that. But don't do your heavy watering on those heat wave days because you really just can't catch up with that moisture.
And it's even better, SA Water can help people with new build homes too, can't you?
That's right, yes. If you have a look at our website, there's some tips and tricks on there about what you can actually do in your home. And there's things like just being aware of where you put your gardens and your more water-using plants. So if you can put those near your air conditioner or near your window, that way the air that's cooling outside can actually be drawn inside, again reducing the energy usage in your home.
Ingenious. And there was another website you had as well, wasn't there?
There's other websites around about just different tips on water-sensitive urban design. One, as South Australian one, is Water Sensitive SA. If you have a look on there, they've got a lot of tips about design of your yard and how to utilise your yard in the best way to reduce the operating cost of your home.
Well, I've got a rainwater tank and I was going to ask you while you were here if you could check it with me, because am I allowed to drink the rainwater?
You are. You can have a look on the Department of Health website, but SA Water also have a water testing service through the AWQC.
Fantastic, you can come and check it with me.
Thanks.
And if you want a nice water-wise garden like the one we've just seen, I reckon it's the perfect excuse to get yourself a workhorse to lug all the things you need in it. When you think workhorses, you've got to think Toyota Hilux, and they've got a new range, 3 in the range. The Rugged, the Rogue, and the one I think's been named after me, the Rugged X. To me, a ute conjures up everything that's tough, strong and practical, which is exactly what all 3 new Hiluxes are. And to top it off, they've been given a serious dose of style, making them refined, but with rugged off-road prowess as well. Designed and developed over 3 years, all components on the utes are fully integrated and engineered into the core vehicle, so they're covered by standard factory warranty. The stylish Rogue has got everything you want from an off-road vehicle, combined with all the on-road protective functional features. Check this out, a stylish new grille and bumper, a redesigned rear, very cool wheels, and a great black interior. Also, the rear tub has been fitted out with marine grade carpet and has a dust protection kit under the hard Tournai cover. How do you like them apples? Then there's the Rugged X, with its extra protective functional and recovery features, making it off-road focused. There's a heavy-duty steel front bar with an integrated bash plate and LED light bar, as well as a new design front grille. There's no doubt the Rugged X is tough and striking. Other protective and recovery features include a snorkel, purposeful side rock rails and underbody protection, which support the whole vehicle, plus front and rear recovery points. Another noticeable improvement to both models is that they come fitted with this purpose-built sports bar. Now, the sports bar can take a vertical load of up to 75 kgs, and with ample tie downs, you can secure up to 200 kgs. Now, the tub of the Rugged X comes with a lining insert that helps you stay organised and keeps the tub clean. Good news, both the Rogue and the Rugged have the same mechanical specs as the previous range, powered by a 2.8 litre diesel engine. Turbo, might I add. So if you're sitting at home and you're thinking, yes, I want one of these, well, let me tell you what to do. Visit the guys at Corns Toyota, 46 Belair Road, Hawthorn, or you can jump online, cornstoyota.com.au. Oh, what a feeling.
We got some building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
My husband and I have just finished a renovation project, and even though I'm quite familiar with the building process, it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. And sometimes there are a few hiccups along the way. Enter the Master Builders Association. This is Ian Marcos, who's the CEO of the Master Builders. And Ian, I've got to say, MBA came in very handy when we were renovating.
Oh, that's good to hear, Nicole. Always happy to help. We've got around 2,000 members that do specialise in renovating and building houses, so it's good to know that they can help. You know, doing a building project or that dream renovation is probably one of the biggest investments anyone's ever going to have in their lifetime. So you really want to make sure you get the right person, that they are fully trained, licensed, and somebody that has a passion for the work that they're going to do.
And is there a master builder for every job, and how do we get in touch with one?
Certainly is. There's no job too big or too small. best way to find a master builder is to get onto our website, mbasa.com.au, or type in Master Builder South Australia and it'll take you to the website. Once you go into that web page, have a look in the top right-hand corner and click on the Find a Builder, and there'll be hundreds and hundreds of master builders for you to choose from. And the website has got a range of material on there, magazines, information that people can get on and have a look at. Gives them a little insight into the world of master builders and technical information. And like I said before, many times on the program, it costs no more to get a master builder.
Yes, as I said to Ian, I've just been through the renovation process myself and the master builders were extremely helpful. And if the end result is anything like this one from Finesse Built, well, you're on a winner. What I love about this kitchen, it's very streamlined and stylish, and it's really not too over the top, which is exactly what you want from a working family home. The direct stick oak floors run right through the home, so all of the main living areas are seamlessly connected, and they in no way detract from any other internal features, including the light, stylish two-pack kitchen. Without a doubt, one of the main highlights of this home is the inverted butterfly roof, which enabled the builder to create these soaring 4.2 metre ceilings. They really do evoke a sense of grandeur without being ostentatious, which is really nice. There are several bathrooms and both the ensuite and main have underfloor heating. Just another little luxury to enjoy on a daily basis. Building this home brought with it a high level of complexity, and that's because there were so many special features. But that's testament to Finesse Built. Nothing is too much trouble for their professional team. And they even relocated a historical date palm by an experienced horticulturalist prior to the commencement of construction and incorporated an irrigation program to ensure its longevity. Now that is dedication plus. Time for a quick break, but stay with us because Terry's going to come back and tell us about our changing city.
We got some building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas. Building ideas. You want some building ideas? We got some building ideas.
Earlier, when Nicole caught up with Master Builders CEO Ian Marcos, they touched on how broad the building and construction industry is. There's pretty much a master builder or a master tradie out there to do any job when it comes to construction. For me, when I think of the big jobs, I think of a big new home build or an expansive renovation. But for a second, I want to shift the way we think, and I want to think big, real big. Airports, roads, universities, hospitals and the like, because that's the type of buildings and building work that master builders around our state also build. And all of a sudden it becomes pretty obvious just how important the building industry is to our state. I mean, look around. We are surrounded by construction, and I know life would be a whole lot less comfortable if we weren't. Master builders have been building our state for the best part of 134 years, so it's fair to say they know what they're doing, and I'm even going to go as far as to say they are very good at it. Buildings, in whatever design, shape or form, built by master builders have certainly stood the test of time, and they continue to do so. Some of our most iconic and recognisable buildings were built by master builders, and it's the master builders of today who are now renovating them and giving them a new lease on life. Add to that so many of the new public buildings that continue to be built and developed, and it's fair to say again, our city's skyline is continually changing. Adelaide is a hive of activity right now, and the building industry is thriving both on the commercial and residential front, which makes now the perfect time to start your new project. Interest rates are still low and there is so much innovation at your disposal. Like Ian and Nicole mentioned earlier, if you do want to get started, the first place to go is mbasa.com.au and they will steer you in the right direction. Who knows, you might end up with a magnificent home like the one by the team at Finesse Built, where we're hosting today's show from.
This is the main living area, and it incorporates ample double glazing, which obviously lets in lots of light, but at the same time it reduces the noise of the nearby train line. Then there's the highlight windows. They provide large openings to promote cross-flow ventilation and passively cool the home. Added to this are the various rammed earth piers that help create significant thermal mass, which reduces the reliance on mechanical heating and cooling. There's also a 22,000 litre underground water tank. So this is actually a very energy efficient home, which is just an added bonus. I'd have to say my favourite thing about this finesse-built home would be the stunning three-sided fireplace. It's encased in rammed earth and it's just an awesome focal point. It's no surprise that building it was one of the most challenging aspects of the project, and it required several trades to work together to achieve this stunning end result. And elements of the fireplace even had to be sourced from interstate. I think it's worth the effort though, because it's absolutely amazing, and I love the way the wall spans from inside to out. It means the alfresco area is a seamless extension of the internal living areas, and the pool, well, that's just the icing on the cake. You know, this is a very thoughtfully designed and crafted family home. It's innovative, it's environmentally friendly, it's professionally built. Really, it ticks all the boxes. So well done, Finesse Built. Now it's nearly time to finish, but we're going to show you what's on next week's show. We're going to be hosting the program from a recently built Alan Shepherd home. We'll have some handy tips about creating a beautiful pond in your garden. We'll hear from Homestart Finance about how you can get your first home much sooner than you would have ever thought. And the experts from Cbus join us to chat about super and saving for your future so you can enjoy the lifestyle that you've always dreamed of. It's great to be back, and I hope you join us again next week. We'll see you then.
Building ideas got the answers you need, 'cause the master builder's got you covered. Building ideas, gonna build it from the heart, gonna show you how to make a start. We got ideas,
Building
a
ideas.
whole new direction. Building ideas.
Building Ideas is proudly brought to you by the Master Builders Association.